Told you once before, and I won't tell you no more, so get down, get down, get down. You're a bad boy, Emlyn, but I still want you around, around, around. I still want you around.
David! David? David and Emlyn.
Neil, I wouldn't normally do this because it breaks my new rule, but I suppose I ought to let you know our new arrangements.
What new arrangements?
Emlyn is my secretary and my receptionist, so you must speak with Emlyn first to see if I'm available, and then he'll link us up.
What?
Don't make me say it again, Neil. I think you heard me, and that was a rhetorical question.
But that's...
I won't hear of it, Neil. Times are changing.
Emlyn. Can I speak with David, please? Oh, this is silly. Emlyn doesn't even speak. Emlyn's not even...
Think long and hard about what you want to say now, Neil. I don't want you upsetting my workforce. It's okay. Emlyn says that David says he'll see you. Hello, Neil. How are you, and what can I do for you today?
Yeah, I'm very well, thanks, David. I thought I saw you wearing a mask earlier on.
Y'all, I've been wearing a mask since way back when, before they even became mandatory.
That's the first time I've seen you wearing one.
Well, then you weren't paying attention.
No, I'm certain it's the first time I've ever seen you wearing a mask.
Nonsense! This is the first time I haven't worn one in months.
David, we make videos together every week, and I edit them and I watch them back. I think I'd have noticed if you were wearing a mask in them, or not wearing a mask, which you weren't.
You'd have thought so, wouldn't you? Neil, tell me, do you have an amplified eye?
No.
There you go, then. That's why you haven't noticed.
David, this is a pointless argument. I think we should just, let's move on here.
Good man. Admitting when you're wrong. We'll make something of you yet.
What have you been up to?
Everything.
Everything?
Yes, absolutely. What have you been up to?
Well, I've had a few issues uploading some files to our new system, but it is looking fantastic now. You should take a look at it, David.
It sounds like you would benefit from my contactless instant file transfer device.
It'd be great if such a thing existed.
And it does, Neil, and it does. I've just finished the prototype and have installed one in my cranium next to the motherboard of my internal earpiece. All I have to do is dream. All I have to do is swipe my head next to a compatible computer and download all of my files.
What files? Where?
The files in my head, you silly little man!
Oh, you're talking nonsense, David.
It would seem that way to someone who doesn't understand these things. Tell me, how would you explain the internet to an ant?
I don't know.
Well, me trying to explain my contactless instant files transfer device to you is much like trying to explain the internet to an ant. Almost impossible, illogical David.
Oh, so you've successfully done that then, have you?
Yeah.
And all the other Davids?
What are the Davids?
In the world?
They all. I'm the only David living right now. The only other two that have existed in history. David from David and Goliath and David Guest.
What about David Hasselhoff, David Batty, David Seaman? So what files have you got in your head then, David?
My entire memory. All 2,039 years of it in binary code living on a small chip in my head. There's no computer in this world with a large enough capacity to upload it to, and quite frankly, it's private.
Well, I think I'll stick to the traditional way of uploading files for now, David. Have you got any plans for the rest of the day?
I need you to do something for me.
Right, what's that?
Take the outer leaves from a red cabbage and carefully massage them with a lightly salted butter. You know which brand.
Lurpak.
Cascade them from at least 12 inches into a hot pan and gently sing like Marty Pello to the cabbage. After 2 minutes, you are to dice some onions, red peppers, feta cheese, and throw them over the cabbage for 30 seconds. Serve on a tepid flatbread and whistle me like a songbird. Don't squawk, Neil. I'm trying to relax and I don't want you waking Emlyn.
Right, I'll see you later, David. I've got some work to do.
I look forward to your efforts. I will be calling John Turode shortly using my earpiece, and he will be very interested to hear how well you adhere to my cooking instructions. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Where did Neil go? Emlyn, where did he go? Neil! Neil!
I'm working, David.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.